us 12 months for this particular exercise is not too much a period. And these mistakes you are saying that we shall allocate money wrongly, even if we had the census in August, you will not get out the results until maybe toward the end of this year. So in effect, what we are saying, really, knowing the exercise is supposed to give us the neatness, the nitty-gritty, the little details, which also matter in planning, I must admit. They matter. Otherwise, what really effectively we are doing, we are postponing the getting the answer by about...
Yeah, but this would indicate that government lacks foresight and efficient planning. Because if you knew indeed that you didn't have enough money, you didn't have the 140 billion required for this, why didn't you call it off from the onset?
Who has told it 140 billion? Please get
how much is it?
Then that's what you should ask me. I don't know.
That's the figure that was quoted. When UBOS went to Parliament, yes, they sought 140 billion shillings to facilitate
over the whole exercise.
Yes.
Please get things properly.
All right.
Over the whole exercise. Maybe I will help you. Today I will send you, we shall send you right up so that you talk with from a position of knowledge, not ignorance. The whole exercise, for which started 2 years ago, needs 140 billion.
Yes.
So far, we have spent, let me see, we have spent over 50 billion so far in this pilot project, the preparations, the trainings, the demarcating of the country in various counting centers. So far, about 150 billion have been spent. What is now lacking is that balance which is remaining for two things. For A, is for the actual numeration, and that numeration is the single largest expense because of the numerators, requiring something like 27 billion shillings. There is the processing. When you get the data, you must process it and whatnot, prepare reports and so forth. All that costs.
Honorable, do you want to tell me that government cannot afford 27 billion shillings when you can afford to compensate one person 140 billion shillings for the market?
Now, I don't want to enter into that area. Please, if you want to call someone else to enter that.
No.
Listen,
the question is,
do
you want to tell me that government cannot afford 27 billion shillings only?
It cannot afford it now without crippling other sectors.
But apparently, all the other sectors are crippled. Look at education. Look at health. Our health is sick. The health sector is sick.
Is it sick because of no
funding? Yes, indeed.
Can you call the Minister of Health here and I come with share here together?
No.
No, I'm giving you a challenge.
Yes.
You call me with the Minister of Health here.
She will confess because this is a problem that's been everywhere. Each time.
Please, so you are Mr. Who?
Simon Kagwanja.
Please, Simon, let's not talk from. You know, it incenses me to get a journalist like you to talk from positions of ignorance.
Now, Honorable,
you should,
do you want to tell me that the health sector is well funded? No, you can't.
I walk out?
No, you shouldn't walk out. Why should you
I'm not going to argue with an ignorant
man.
Honorable,
you are accountable to the population.
No, thank you very much. Let's go.
Well, that's Honorable Matia Kasaija. He couldn't defend government's position on the matter of failing to conduct the national census. Would like to take your views on this subject. We are asking, what do you make of government's failure to host, or rather to hold, a national census this year, as had been planned? Our lines are open. You can join the debate on Facebook, on Twitter, and on SMS. We'll be glad to take your thoughts. This is The Morning Breeze, proudly sponsored by Uganda Health Marketing Group, as we urge you to get off the Section Network and live a good life.
Well, our Facebook platform is very active. Messages are coming in, but you can always get to keep those messages coming in. SMS 6868 is also very active on Facebook, but they had money to pay Basajja Balaba and even buy use the jets. That's Mutemio Situma. Then Colin says, are you surprised really after billions disappearing in the Temangaru, Chogam, etc.? Do you think funds out there for the important things? Kawese says NRM members today have banks in their houses. May NRM rip for that lose, okay? Colin again says, I hear they just measure money in kilograms from. All right, William says, I would be surprised today if this government, full of part-time thinkers and economic did anything sensible. And Gozaga says it looks like this country lacks viable technocrats. Maybe the money was given as a supplement to the State House. May God bless this country. That's all we need.
Paul Odo says population census isn't something that came in abruptly. It was well known that after 10 years it should take place. So for all that long, they never even bothered to prepare for this year. So ridiculous. Maybe they're just in fear to analyze the reports of people living below the poverty line. In Uganda, which I think is approximately 96%, crazy. But Andre Malcolm, even when they do the census, they still poorly plan. Stop the census or doing it has no difference. Kevin Alex, NRM is financially wounded. The region Gaddafi is nowhere to be seen to help them. Charles Bugs Kirasha, why am I not surprised? Lack of funds is for teachers' payment, health center and hospitals running, setting up avenues for the youth and important things like the census. Yet there is money for fake German and Indian companies to fetch. All our ministries are rotting.
Well, Bernard Duiga says, I'm not surprised at all because the exercise by the excuse government has given. But all I know is that planning for each citizen has never been a priority to this government. How much money has been wasted in useless ventures?
Okay, let's go for our callers now. You feel free to give us your thoughts on this subject. We've been with the Honorable Minister of State for Planning, and he stormed out. He could not explain to us why government had to delay. Well, our lines are now open for you to give us your thoughts. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Great,
Good,
how are you?
I'm okay. This is Mugambwa Robert.
Yes.
And I'm not surprised by the Honorable Minister to act in such a way, because that's the spirit of the NRM gorillas. You know, you can't manage a country when your history shows that you used to rob banks. So management and planning has never been priority for the NRM government.
Yeah,
so having them in this world, I think it's a menace for us.
Okay, thank you very much. To our viewers, I beg you kindly to stick to the topic. Please, let's not go personal about this. The minister has stormed out. Let's forget that. Continue with the theme, rather with the topic of the day. Hello, good morning, caller. Sebo Lyotia.
Munange jendi.
Ani ono sebo.
Ono dobozi ly'ekibando munywanyiwo. Segirinya Muhammad M.P.B.
Yes, sir.
Kibi nnyo kibi ddala gavumenti bwe bange etuuse ne mu mbeera eremererwa okubala abantu baayo. Kubanga Simon kyenjagala okutegeeza n'abatuuliriza, gavumenti eteeka ssente ebintu bingi nnyo ebiri irrelevant. N'ekintu nga kino ekiri irrelevant bwe bange eremeddwa okubeera ng'ekiteeka mu nkola twewuunya. Nze minisita musaba ekintu kimu kye tulina okukola kwe kulaba nga tuteekawo oba tutema empenda, kubanga buli ggwanga erimanyi abantu baalyo likola kiba kyangu nnyo okubeera nga eggwanga lisobola okupulaningira abantu baalyo nga libamanyi omuwendo, naye buli omu nga temumanyi namba gye muyina kitegeeza kiba kizibu nnyo okubeera nga mubapulaningira. Lwaba ekitutegeeza ne bajeti egenda okuyisibwa eba tesobola kuyita kubanga tuba tusooka kufuna muwendo gw'abantu be tugenda okupulaningira, kati bajeti eba eyitira ki ng'ate abantu basoose kubalibwa.
Simon, that's a very important point. I mean, we're looking at the priorities, health, education, power, but how will the government allocate these without knowing
demographic challenges?
Yeah, the number of people who are in need of this. All this is